ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्ववेदान्तसिद्धान्तगोचरं तमगोचरं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। From number 18, Ukta Sadhana Sampannaha. Ukta Sadhana Sampannaha
साधनसम्पन्नः
Tattvajijñāsurātmanaha
तत्त्वजिज्ञासुरात्मनः
Upasidhet Gurum Prajñam
उपसीदेत् गुरुं प्राज्ञम्
Yasmād Bandha Vimokshanam
यस्माद्बन्धविमोक्षणम्
Shrotriyo Vrijino Kamahato Yo Brahma Vittamaha
श्रोत्रियो वृजिनो कामः हतो यो ब्रह्मवित्तमः
Brahmanyuparatah Shantaha
ब्रह्मण्य उपरतः शान्तः
Nirindhana Iva Nalaha
निरिन्धनैवानलः
Ahetukadaya Sindhuhu
अहेतुकदया सिन्धुः
Bandhurānamatam Satam
बन्धुरानमतां सताम्
Tamaradhya Gurum Bhaktya
तमाराध्य गुरुं भक्त्या
Prahva Prashraya Sevanaihi
प्रह्वः प्रश्रयसेवनैः
Prasannam Tamanuprapya
प्रसन्नं तमनुप्राप्य
पृच्छेद ज्ञातव्यमात्मनः
पृच्छेत् ज्ञातव्यमात्मनः
दुर्वार संसारदवाग्नितप्तम्
दुर्वारसंसारदवाग्नितप्तम्
दोधूयमानं दुरदृष्टवातैः
दोधूयमानं दूरदृष्टवातैः
भीतं प्रपन्नं परिपाहि मृत्योः
भीतं प्रपन्नं परिपाहि मृत्योः
शरण्यमन्यं यदहं न जाने
शरण्यम् अन्यं यदहं न जाने
So this sloka, the way it is printed, this document that I sent out, now I realized that this is not the best way to do, because the words are all split, and sometimes it causes some confusion. So should like Sharanyam Anyam should be together, written together, so we can chant it like that. So just for your information. Durvara samsara davagnitaptam
संसारदवाग्नितप्तम्
dodhuyamanam duradrishtavataihi
दोधूयमानं दुरदृष्टवातैः
भीतं प्रपन्नं परिपाहि मृत्योः
भीतं प्रपन्नं परिपाहि मृत्योः
शरण्यमन्यं यदहं न जाने.
शरण्यमन्यं यदहं न जाने.
Yeah.
In fact, I had sent out a audio link of this whole 108 chanted by some one from Yoma.
So we were looking at shloka number 21 in the abbreviated list, shloka number 38 in the original list. So now this is preceded by Shishya Vach, because now the it's very clear that now the student is expressing his concern, her concern to the Guru. And so we saw that Durvara Samsara Davagni Taptam. He describes samsara to the Guru. My life is like this. And not just my life, even though my life is like this, the student, being an adhikari, has understood that everybody's life is also like this. It is not my, I am specially victimized. No, it's not like that. I am specially victimized means that requires a different solution. But this person has realized this is how life is going to be for everybody, and my life is like this, I have recognized. And how do you describe your life? Davagni taptam. We saw that. Vana, vananala, vanam, just like a forest fire. So, why do you equate our life to be a forest fire? Hey, it's forest fire spreads, keeps on spreading on all directions. It spreads because it's a forest. Forest means all directions trees are there. So you start one place and then it keeps on spreading. There's nothing to stop the fire from spreading in a forest. That's the idea. So this guy says, I want to be secure. Okay, well, how do you want to be secure? By studying. Okay, good. That's a great thing. So he studies, gets a degree. Then he says, I want to be secure. How? I want to get married. Okay, no problem. So guy gets married. Then then he starts worrying about the security of the person who's supposed to give him security. Then he's worrying about that person. Hey, wait a minute, I thought you did this for your own security. Now what? No, I have to worry about her security, his security. Then what? Then I want children. Why? Because I want to be secure. Good, get children. Then they start worrying about children's security. Oh, I see. Then children's security. Then what? I want a job. Why? For my own security. And you know what happens? Magic happens. Then this guy starts worrying about his job. Yeah, I thought job was supposed to give you security. No, no, Guruji, it's not like that. Even in America these days, American government job was supposed to be the most secure, and now the whole thing, this churning manthanam is happening. No, so they have to now look for countries where government jobs are secure. Like that, it has become. So now he worries about his job also. Like this, it spreads, keeps on spreading, keeps on spreading. That is why it's called Davagni. So I'm victimized by that. Taptam. We saw all that. Doduyamanam duradrishta vatehi. I think we have to resume from the word Bhitam. Bhitam prapannam paripahi mrityoho. Bhitam. Bhaya. Bhaya. I'm afraid. I've become very afraid. Fearful. Fearful of what? Fearful of what? Of this whole setup. I'm just fearful because I don't see any escape out of it. And Prapanna, therefore I have come to you. Because of this situation, I have come to you. And Prapanna. You know, Prapatti. In Vishishta Advaita, they have very famous, very important word. Prapatti, it's called. Prapatti is called total surrender. Total surrender to Narayana. That is the only way to moksha. That's what they say. That word Shankaracharya is using. Prapannam. Padhatu. Prakashena padyate iti prapannam. Tapratyaya. Okay, I've surrendered. I'm afraid now I don't have any solution. And then I surrendered to you. Paripahi. Pahi. Pahi means protect me. Trahi. Raksha. That is the meaning of Pahi. Paripahi. This is not some ordinary, some kind of protection. This is not protection that comes in the Dharma Artha Kama framework. I'm not coming here to seek your help to put some security around my house. Not that kind of security I'm looking for. Okay? I'm coming for something, fundamental solution to my problem. Paripahi. And from what do you want protection? Mrityoho. Mrityoho. This is unending. I'm going to die now, and I'm afraid of death. Why are you afraid of that? Be boldly face death. That also I don't know how to do. Nobody has taught me how to boldly face death. I have no in school teachers did not tell me. College also they didn't teach me. Parents also didn't teach me. I don't know how to boldly face death and this and that. So I am afraid of death. Very simple. That's how the human beings and all beings are afraid of death. That's it. So Brityoho Panchami. Brityoho Paripai. From death, may you protect me from this Davagni Taptam. which is not equal to death, but it is going to lead me to death shortly, and protect me from that. Okay. And why don't you go look around for other people for this solution? Why are you coming to me? Sharanyam anyam yadaham na jane. Anyam sharanyam. Another place where I can seek refuge. Another anything. I know a lot of things, but among those things, I don't find anything. Everybody is in the same boat, and the person I'm going to seek security from also needs security. So that kind of security I don't want. I don't want it. Okay? Anyam sharanam, saranyam, yadaham na jane. Prapannam means sharanagatam. That I think we didn't say that, but that's understood. And I don't know any other person who can protect me. You can say any other savior also. Savior. Savior. The savior is a red rag for some of us. Okay. So in one of the New Year talks in the US, when I heard Swamiji, every New Year he gives a talk. Everybody looks forward to that. Look forward to that means what? We always like to listen to Swamiji, no doubt. And this is just 1 hour. So it's not like you have to spend 1 week or 1 month, that 1 hour anybody can spend. So his message, you know what the message was? The message was, I pray that this was a time when we were all getting sensitized to the idea of conversion, and the whole conversion mafia is working all over the world, in particular India, and America has taken over anyway, and India also, conversion mafia. And so Swamiji was sensitizing all of us, so in various ways. And his message for this new year was, I pray that we get saved from saviors. I pray that we get saved from saviors, because saviors are prowling all over. And even if I tell them, just get out of here, I will protect myself, that also they are not listening. They don't listen to anything. So may you protect me from saviors. That's the idea. Anyway, this Sharanyam Anyam, I don't know anybody else who can protect me. That's what he's saying. Yadaham na jane, na jane. I don't know. I'm not aware of anything like that. And Mrityoho, Mrityu is also Kala Tattva. It's the time. Kalagni Rudraya. Yamaya Dharma Raja. Yama is Dharma. Dharma Raja. He is addressed as Dharma Raja in this mantra. Yamaya Dharma Rajaya Mrityave cha Antakaya cha. Antam yasya asti iti antaka. Antam karoti iti antaka. So one who brings things to an end is Mrityu. Yamaya Dharma Rajaya Dharma, because unfailing. Yama is the one who is unfailing. And so all that is there. And so Kala Tattvam, the only way to come out of this Kala Tattvam is what? Is to run away to another place? No, no. Why? Because every place is Anityam. That is why Adreshyam Agrahyam. Agotram Avarnam Achakshushrodram Tadapani Padam Nityam Vibhum. Nityam. That Nityam, I have to come to know. That's why Nachiketa is also asking Yama. Anyatra Dharmat, Anyatra Dharmat. Means what? I have to tell me that which is other than Dharma and Adharma. Tell me that which is beyond time. Bhutach, Anyatra Bhutacha Bhavyacha. That is it. So this that Nachiketa was an Uttamadhikari there. Here also, Mrityoho Pahi. Mrityoho means not literally death also is okay. But I know this samsara chakra governed by time, subject to time. I cannot escape time. Nobody can escape time. So, Mrityoho Kalat, Kala Tattvat, Paripahi. Like that we can bring. Because Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityuhu dhruvam janma mritasya cha Bhagavad Gita. Tasmad apariharyete natvam shochitum arhasi. Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityuhu. Hey, for what is born, mrityu is certain. Dhruvo janma mritasya cha. Again, for that which is passing away, then birth is certain. Like that Krishna had said there. So therefore, that is the samsara, Davagni. And so that means what? Sharanyamanyam. So our Chandrasekhara Bharati Mahaswami, who wrote a commentary on this particular text, says that means na udasitabhyaha ityartaha means don't be indifferent to my concern. Don't take what I'm saying is very serious, and may you take me seriously. That is a mean. Like that he says. Na udasitabhyaha. All right, let's translate the shloka. So we are Shishya Vacha. So that is to be understood there. So you can also say the student says, the student says, means to the teacher obviously, please protect me. Hyphen, who is afraid of death. Sorry, who is frightened of death in this book? Who is frightened of death? Who is scorched by the forest fire? Who is scorched by the forest fire of samsara which cannot be put out? Who is scorched by the forest fire of samsara which cannot be put out? Who is shaken repeatedly who is shaken repeatedly by the winds, who is shaken repeatedly by the winds of papam. Okay. Hyphen, as I see no other refuge. As I see no other refuge. So let's read this again. Student says or student speaks, please protect me, hyphen, who is frightened of death and seeking refuge, who is scorched by the forest fire of samsara which cannot be put out, comma, who is shaken repeatedly by the winds of papum, hyphen, as I see no other refuge. Next shloka. Yeah, Lakshmi ji, if you can unmute yourself. Shanta Mahanto Nivasanti Santaha
तः महान्तः निवसन्ति सन्तः
Vasantavalokahitam Charantaha
वसन्तवल्लोकहितं चरन्तः
Tirna Swayam Bhima Bhavarnamam Javan. Sorry, Tirna Swayam Bhima Bhavarnavam Janan.
तीर्णाः स्वयं भीमभवार्णवं जनाः
Janan
जनान्
Ahetunanyanapi Tarayantaha.
अहेतुनान्यानपि तारयन्तः
Once again, Shanta Mahanto Nivasanti Santaha
शान्ता महान्तो निवसन्ति सन्तः
Vasantavalokahitam Charantaha
वसन्तवल्लोकहितं चरन्तः
Tirna Swayam Bhima Bhavarnavanjanan
तीर्णाः स्वयं भीमभवार्णवं जनान्
Ahetunanyanapi Tarayantaha.
अहेतुनान्यानपि तारयन्तः
So the student is continuing to address the teacher. Generally, when we meet somebody for the first time, by ourselves we meet the person. Not accidentally meeting. Ourselves, we make an effort to meet somebody. Then we tell them why we are meeting you. Correct? We tell them this is what I need, this is what I heard, etc., etc., and we introduce ourselves. And when the person is much bigger than us, much more respectful, I mean, worthy of respect than us, then we also praise them. I heard that you are you are qualified in this area. I heard that you are a very good teacher, and so I want you to give tuition to my children. Okay, I heard that you are a good math teacher, and therefore I really want you to teach my children like that. So that praise is there. Then only that the person will come, will do the job that you want. Okay, that is typical. And so same thing is happening here also. This whole verse is a praise of the guru, praise of the teacher. Okay. Praise of the guru. I'll just leave it at the word guru. Guru is not teacher, really speaking. So guru. So that gurutvam is unique to these dharmic cultures. Any land which is governed by Sanatana Dharma has this idea of guru. Narayanam. Narayanam also is Guru. Why? Narayanam Padma Bhuvam Vasishtam Shaktincha Tatputra Parasharancha Vyasam Shukam Gauda Padam Mahantam Yogindra Devendra Mahantam Vyasam Shukam Gauda Padam Mahantam Shri Shankaracharya Mathasya Shishyam Shankaracharya Mathasya Shishya Padmapadam cha Hastamalakam cha Shishyam. I'm forgetting some words. Tam Totakam Vartika Karamanyan Asmad Gurun Santata Manatosmi. This lineage is all the way from Narayana to my Guru. Ishvaro Guru Ratri Shada Shiva Sarama Samarambham. This is unique. Guru. And so no equivalent in English. No equivalent at all. And so we may have differences of opinion with other sampradayas. I am Advaita, you are this, and all we might say. But when a sannyasi comes, we fall at their feet. It doesn't matter. I need blessings from them. I need blessings. And so only a Guru Payarchi, they say. Guru Payarchi. They have very, this astronomy and this are very highly linked. And Guru Jupiter is the biggest planet. It's all uncanny. I don't know how they figured all this out. Really, I don't know. Biggest planet, most powerful planet, because mass is heavy, And so, attractive force is there. And therefore, that Guru is being praised in the shloka in very glowing terms. Shantaha. So, everything is in plural. The Gurus, Guravaha. Guravaha ke. Who are the Gurus? Shantaha, Mahantaha, Nivasanti Santaha. Alright. Nivasanti, that's the verb. Nivasanti. There are people. Nivasanti Santaha. There are people who live, who are living. There are living people. Okay. There are people who are very much there in our society. Nivasanti Santaha. Who are they who are living like that? Who are living that you are referring to? Shantaha. Shantaha. Okay, there are people who don't seem to be affected by this Durvara Sansara Davagni. They don't seem to be taptam from this Durvara Samsara Davagni, and that's why they are so Shantaha. Despite all the things that are happening, this fellow seems to be unperturbed, calm, and so much inner composure is there. Further, why is that? That's because they are Mahantaha. They are Mahans. They are Mahans because they have understood that which is Mahan. There is only one thing that is Mahan in this universe, and that is Brahma. Mahat Brahma. Mahan. Pratipadikam is Mahat. So Mahat Brahma. There is only one thing that is big, because anything that is finitely big, there is always something that is bigger than that finitely big. And that bigger thing also is going to be finitely big. And so that kind of Mahan we are not talking about. We are talking about the only one Mahan that is there, which is Brahma. Okay, let Brahma be Mahan, then why Guru is called Mahan? Hey, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. My goodness, Guru is getting all these appellations. He is Vishnu, he is Shiva, and he is so Brahmaji also. It's so odd. It's not odd, really speaking, because this is the woman who has understood that Mahan Tattvam, Mahat Tattvam has been understood. Once Mahat Tattvam is understood, Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. The Brahmavid, one who knows Brahma, Brahmaiva Bhavati, becomes Brahma. That's what Upanishad says. Becomes Brahma means what? Suddenly some metamorphosis happens. Nothing. No metamorphosis happens. That person is Brahma. That person has understood that everything is Brahma. Understood. Crystal clear. And so, that is why Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Sakshat Brahma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Therefore, he is a Mahan. And these gurus are all called as Mahantaha, plural. And in the Sadhana Panchakam also we saw Sad Vidvan Upasirpyatam. Hey, may the student approach a Sad Vidvan. Sad Vidvan, one who knows the Sad Vastu. Sad Vastu is Mahat Vastu, which is Brahma Vastu. Vastu means Brahma. And so, therefore, here that person is referred to as a Mahan. And Santaha, Santaha. That sun comes from the root Sat. That's why they are called Sant. In English they say Sant, etc. Sat comes from the Sadvastu. They are connected to the Sadvastu, Brahma. They are all knowers of Brahma, and therefore they are called Sant. Sant is not a in Sanskrit. It is sun satau santaha. Shatru of asdhatu, existence. Okay, that is Sanskrit students I'm talking. Others don't worry. Anyway, so that's how this word santaha comes. So the truth, there are people who are committed to truth and know the truth. That is how it is. So they do live in this world. Nivasanti, santaha nivasanti. And now look at this. Vasanta vat. Okay, first word is Vasanta vat. V-A-T. Vasanta vat. Lokahitam charantaha. Okay, three words are there in that fragment, in that portion, quarter. Okay. Vasantavat lokahitam charantaha. Charantaha. They are engaging. They're very much there in life. They're not sitting in a cave somewhere away from this world, an active, dynamic world. No, no, no. They're also as dynamic as you and I also. Charantaha. Charan means to move. Char is to move. Active. Moving means active. And not literally moving from place to place, etc. That is a different context. But here, Loka hitam charantaha. They are actively engaged in the hitam of the loka for the benefit of people. They are such people. They have nothing better to do because they have accomplished what is to be done. They are all kritakrityaha. Kritakrityaha means they have done what is to be done for themselves. And once I am accomplished, then what else is there to do in life but to help others accomplish that same goal? Okay. So loka hitam charantaha. And Lokahitam. Lokahitam means suddenly I'm reminded of the Samskrita Bharati song. Manasa satatam
Smaraniyam.
paraniyam. Vachasa satatam vadaniyam. Lokahitam mama karaniyam. Lokahitam mama karaniyam. Mama karaniyam. That's what they say. And beautiful. Samskrita Bharati has come up with some wonders. I love that. So,
The song which changed my life.
all right. It's a song that changed Ramuji's life. Okay, we'll ask him about it in the satsang. Okay, all right. So, and Lokahitam Charantam Vasanta Vat. My God, like the Vasanta Rutu, like the season, the spring season. See, you've got summer season, Grishma Ritu. Okay, Grishma Ritu. Then you got this autumn, Sharad Ritu. Then you got Varsha Ritu, or other way around, Varsha Ritu, autumn. So it's rainy season. Then Sharad, autumn, they say. And then pre-winter. Okay? And it is called Hemanta Ritu. Then you got winter. Okay? Shishira Ritu. And all this happens. Then after the winter season, then you get what is called spring season. It is called Vasanta Ritu in Sanskrit. So Vasanta Ritu. Why? Because people are looking forward to the Vasanta Ritu. Vasanta Ritu. And our Chandrasekhara Bharati Mahaswami, you know what his commentary is? You want to see it? Varsha Tapa Shaitya Roga Dinam Abhavat. Because why do you people like spring season? Of course, it's all flowers are all there, and it's nice weather, very amiable weather, and good. And so everything is good. People can go out. You don't have to wear thick jackets and all, umbrellas and all. You don't have to tote. And so, therefore, it must be good, right? Yeah, that's correct. That is true. And he says abhavat because of the absence of, yeah, exactly all these things. Varsha, absence of rain. Tapa, absence of heat. Then shaitya, absence of cold. And then roga. Suddenly he says roga. And said roga, absence of roga. How is that possible? Then I looked around a little bit, and he himself quotes a shloka from Ayurveda. And I checked it out with our Dr. Shishika also. And this is true. And he quotes a shloka. He says, in this Kartika Masa, which is part of that Sharad Ritu, autumn, Kartika Masa, September, November time frame, and Margashira. Okay, Kartika Masa ends, and then Margashira comes. Okay, which is that Hemanta Ritu starts, pre-winter starts. And during the transitions, they say this 8 days at the end of the previous month and 8 days in the beginning of the previous month is a very vulnerable period, it seems. And Yamasya Dashanahi Ete. The Yama is waiting. Yamasya Dashana. Yama's teeth are there waiting during this period, it seems. Okay, Ayurveda enthusiasts may look into this. And Hete Swalpahara hi Jivati. Only the person who is a Swalpaharaha, one who eats less during this period, only that person lives, it seems. This is what, and Swamiji is quoting this. Roga Adi Abhavat. Okay, that is why spring is so good, it seems. Look at the way they are not leaving, they are analyzing this just thoroughly, my God. Vasantavat Loka Hitam Charanta. So all greenery and all, everybody likes it, and people are looking forward to the spring season. I mean, here also we look forward, and then we enjoy the weather. That's about it. But America takes it to another level. It's called another level. That spring is so important, and the airlines, you won't get tickets to go anywhere. Why? Because long ago they booked these tickets to go to Florida and Hawaii and this and that. It's just massive it is. And it is so massive that because it gets blocked up like this, the colleges also decide, you know what, I'll have spring on March 1st week. You guys have your spring vacation March 2nd week. And this part of the country will have a vacation the March 3rd week. Like this, they break it up. Thank God, that's the kind of planning they do. So, here also, I'm sure it will get to that point. Vasantavat loka hitam charantaha. Okay, so like spring. So, the Guru helps others like this spring season is doing, is as though helping humanity. Okay, that's the way to look at this. And you can bring that at the bottom you have ahetuna. Ahetuna is there. Ahetuna anyan api tarayanta. Four words are there. Ahetuna. So they are helping without any expectation, without any reason to help. Ahetuna. Like the Vasantavad, like the spring season, what motive does the season have to help us, to make us happy? What motive it has? The flower is there. It just blooms. The rose just comes out like that one fine day. You put it and you cared for it, it just comes out and it makes you happy. And then you take a picture of it and put it on Facebook. Okay, Instagram. Maybe something new has come up. And then you say this is the thing that everybody says aha, oh, oh, and all that. And then like, dislike, all these things come. I hope nobody dislikes. That's it. Dislike means heart attack will come. All this, that samsara. Okay, leave the samsara aside for now. It's all happening. The rose only we're talking about. Beautiful rose. And so that rose has made not only you happy, your friends on Facebook also have become happy because of that. Abba, look at that. That's the power of the rose. And ahetuna, without any motive. There's no motiveless reaching out, outreach, motivelessly helping others. Asantavat lokahitam charantaha. And these people further, these gurus, they are tirnaha. Tirnaha. तैरना हिंदी में तैरना बोलते हैं swimming. So tirnaha, they are the ones who have crossed over. Which river did they cross? Arnavam swayam bhima bhavarnavam tirnaha. There are people who crossed this Arnava. Arnava is Sagara, Sindhu, Arnavam, Sagaram, Sindhum. Sindhum Tirnaha. This samsara which you described, or which I described, Shishya is still talking. And so, which I described, these gurus have crossed that life. It is not like they are immune to that. They also were like me at one time. And so, they have crossed it. They know how to cross it. Okay. And what kind of sagaram this is? What kind of ocean? Bhima Bhava Arnavam. Bhima Bhava Arnavam. Bhavarnavam. The ocean of Bhava. This Bhava is a very important word in Vedanta and in our cultures, in all songs also it comes, classical music songs. Bhava. And bhajans also is there. Meera bhajan and all. Bhava. Bhava Sagar. में फैंस गया और फंस गया फंसी मैं something like that. These songs are there. I'm not good with these bhajans. भवसागर टूट गया, like that. These songs are there. भवसागर मैं फंसी, I'm stuck in this bhavasagar, in this ocean of bhava. What is this bhava? Exactly like we said earlier, bhava. I want to become somebody who has education. Okay, I want to become. Until I become, I'm not adequate, I'm not satisfied. Okay, and after that I can be satisfied. No, I want to become. I want to become. Swamiji says, I want to become married. Until then I'm not satisfied. Swamiji says, look, this guy says, I love her. I love her. He says, okay, I love her, I desire her, whatever. But what he actually means is, I want to become her husband. Become. Convert the language. I want to become. I love her, all right. But then I want to become. I want to become. I'm a bachelor now. I want to become a non-bachelor. Okay, I want to become a grahastha. Like this becoming. Then I want children. Means what? I want to be a father. I want to become a father. So this is becoming. Bhu dhatu. Be. Sanskrit, bhava means becoming. Bhavasagar means a samsara which is characterized by constantly becoming somebody else. I'm never happy being myself. That is the idea. I always want to be somebody else. That's it. Even if I want another phone, then now I'm not happy. Until I get that phone, I'm not happy. That is also becoming. I want to be, or I want to become somebody who has a new phone. That's it. This is the sagara. That's it. Is there any end to the sagara? It's not going to be there. But then the student says, this Bhava is Bhima. Bhima Bhava. Bhima comes from the root Bhaya. Bhitam, we saw that earlier. And Bhitam, he said, right? That same Bhi. Bibeti Asmat iti Bhimaha. Bhimaha, who's Bhimaha? One from whom I am afraid. One is afraid. Anybody is afraid is called Bhimaha. Asmat Bibeti. The one who causes fear in others is called Bhimaha. Okay. So like our Pandava, our dear Pandava Bhima. which whom we love, and it seems he was a cause of fear for everybody because he's that big, even physically also. That person just walks means you feel like a mountain is walking, so it causes fear. Why should it cause fear in you? So what if he as though he's going to do something to you? Yes, it's adharmic people will always live in fear. Always live in fear. That internally fear is always there. I did some mistake and therefore I'm always afraid of something. Something. Somebody may know what I did. That is also fear or whatever. So that fear is there. But this guy causes fear in the hearts of all enemies, all adharmic people, just by his mere presence. Bhimaha. So this particular Sagara, Bhava Sagara, Samsara Sagara is Bhima, is frightening. Swayam Bhima Bhavarnamam Tirnaha. These people, these gurus, they also, Swayam, by their own effort, they also crossed over this Samsara Sagara. Swayam. Swayam, they are not ordinary people. It is they were not specially gifted by God to come and then help others. Not that kind of speciality is not there. Their speciality is they went through the same problems like others and made an effort to sort out those problems in a fundamental way. Not putting band-aid, not band-aid solutions. They also did band-aid solutions at one time possibly. But for us, what's relevant is they have swam, they crossed it over for good. Swayam tirnaha. Tirnaha. Through dhatu tapratyaya. Tirnaha. And further, not just that. Anyan. Anyan tarayantaha. Swayam tirnaha. Anyan api tarayantaha. Tarayantaha. So this thing is that helping others cross. Not only they have crossed, but they have helped others cross. They are helping others cross also. So स्वयं तैर गया और दूसरों को तैराता है. Tairata, I think tairata is the word. I hope I'm not wrong. Otherwise, it becomes tairvata or something like that will come. But anyway, either one of these two words, tairata hai.
Niche.
Echo one would be पार करवाता है गुरुजी.
Huh? Shalini Rawat, please.
Guruji, better one would be पार करवाता है.
Par karvata hai, but better one, in what sense it is better, I want to know.
Because Tervata is not like okay, we don't use yes.
Correct.
You are
I
making
understood.
a word, yes.
No, I understood. But what is the grammatical word using that tair? Using tair, if you were to use that word, what would be the word?
Terna is what you do yourself.
Should be tairvata.
Tairvata, like karvana. Karvana is this tairvana or tairana? Okay.
Tairvata hai.
Tairvata. Sangeeta ji, tairvata. Okay. Tairvata hai. Okay. So that is the Sanskrit form. Why is it important to us?
Like in Hindi, karvata. Karvata hai.
Okay, so now Hindi people are disagreeing with each other. So pause yourself, mute yourself, figure out what the solution is, put it in WhatsApp. Okay. So Tarvata, Tairvata, Tairata. 3 words I got. So one of the 3 will be there, I hope. So that is why I said all this. That Sanskrit constant is like that. Just like Karana becomes Karvana, here Tarati swims, Tarayati makes somebody else swim. That's the idea here. Tarayantaha. Who others? Anyanapi. Anyan. Others also. Anyan Janan. Look at that. The word Janan is there. So other people also, they help cross this ocean of samsara. And Swamiji says, translates it like this. Chandrasekhara Swami. Bhayankara samsara sagara. Bhima is Bhayankara, right? Bhayankara samsara sagaram anyan janan api tarayantaha ahetuna, without any reason, for no reason, with no expectation. What expectation can the person have? Nothing. Expectation is that you also understand how this is done and do it. It takes a lot of discipline. And so that is the idea here. All right. Those are the only things I want to say here. Let's translate this shloka. Such composed, great, such composed, great, great. See, Mahan is translated in this shloka as great. You can even say knows of Brahma. Knows of Mahat Vastu Brahma, you can say if you want, but we're going to just say stick with great here. Such composed, great, saintly people such composed, great, saintly people do live, do live doing good to people, doing good to people, comma, like the spring, like the spring, comma, themselves having crossed, themselves having crossed the frightening ocean, the frightening ocean of samsara, and making other people, and making other people also cross, and making other people also cross without any expectation of return, without any expectation of return,
Expectation of
of return, of return, return, return. Once again, such composed, great, saintly people do live doing good to people, comma, like the spring, comma, themselves having crossed the frightening ocean of samsara and making other people also cross without any expectation of return. Okay, now we are going to look at shloka number 40 in the original, because there are 5 shlokas in between, okay, and some of them are very poetic, and I didn't want to miss out on that also. So let's see. Let's chant this shloka number 40, which I sent in WhatsApp. Chant after me. Ayam swabhavaha
Ayam Sabhavaha.
swata eva yat.
Now it is where is that sloka 40?
It is there on WhatsApp.
Oh,
I
that's
sent a message yesterday. So raise a hand for somebody who knows what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, Meera ji, Swapna. Okay, Meera, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah.
So, if you can, all others, if you can, keep the shloka handy. Ayam swabhavaswata eva yat
अयं स्वभावः स्वत एव यत्
parashramapanod pravanam mahatmanam.
परश्रमापनोदप्रवणं महात्मनाम्.
Very good. Sudham Suresha Swayamarka Karkasham
सुधां सुरेश स्वयमर्ककर्कश
Prabhati Taptamavadikshitim Kilam.
प्रभा it says भी प्रभाभितप्त
Correct. Prabhavitaptam
प्रभाभितप्ताम्
avatikshitim kilam.
अवतिक्षितिं किल.
Once again, Ayam Swabhavaswata eva yat
अयं स्वभावः स्वत एव यत्
Parashramapanod pravanam
परश्रमापनोदप्रवणम्
Mahatmanam
महात्मनाम्.
Sudham Suresha
सुधां शुरेश
Swayamarka Karkasham
स्वयमर्ककर्कश
Prabhavitaptam
प्रभाभितप्ताम्
avatikshitim kila.
अवतिक्षितिं किल.
Yeah. So these are shlokas that will not be in your abbreviated list. And just in the passing, we are looking at it. So here the question is this: how can somebody, without any agenda, do anything? That is the question. So Shankaracharya is writing a shloka to address that question. How can anybody? Ahetuna, you told me, without any cause, without any motive, how it's possible? That's what he's saying here. I am swabhava, that nature, that swabhava. Okay, that is being talked about here. Swataha eva yat para shrama apanoda pravanam. That inclination, para shrama. Shrama is, taking an effort to help somebody else. Okay? Or here, parashrama apanoda, not taking effort to help somebody else. The shrama, the burden that is other person is experiencing, and apanodanam, reducing that burden, with the desire to help reduce the burden of somebody else. Okay, parashrama apanoda pravanam, engaging in pravanam. Mahatmanam, of all these great people, that is the question. Okay. And who are those people? Those other people are all Swayam Arka Karkasha Prabhati Tapta. Hey, Arka Karkasha, sun rays Prabhati Tapta. The hot rays of the sun, they are getting roasted. These are the people who are getting roasted by the hot rays of sun. He's going to give an example. It is like the sun is there, which is roasting, okay, everybody. But guess what? There is a moon, Sudhamshu Chandraha, Chandramaha. Sudhamshu is there. Yeshaha Sudhamshu. Yeshaha Guruhu Sudhamshu. It's like the moon. Moon also is going to shine light, but that is cool light. That is cool light. And why does the moon do that? That is a nature, my dear friend. You don't say why the moon does it. It is the nature. Swataha eva Sudhamshu. And Swamiji, in the process, gives another example. Nahi sharkarayam madhuryam kim nimittam iti prashna yujyate. Hey, their question doesn't arise. Why is sugar sweet? Does anybody ask this question? Do people die away saying, I am sad because I don't know why sugar is sweet? Such a person doesn't exist so far. And so, That is the example is given. Shankaraya. So, Swataha eva, Sudam Shuresha. This guy is like the moon, like that. He's saying here. So, Prabhavi Taptam. Prabha, race. Karkasha, Arka Karkasha Prabha. So, piercing rays of the sun and Abhitaptam, you just can't escape it. And so, it's not possible to escape. I can have umbrella, this, that, etc. Sometimes it is just unbearable. Okay, that is what it is. Prabhabhitaptam, Avati, Kshitim Kila. Hey, don't. Doesn't the moon protect Avati? Kshitim? Kshitim means Bhumim. This earth, the moon protects the earth or not? Like that, the Guru also is a moon who protects the people. Like that, he says there. So, some poetic verses. Then we are going to look at number 43. Tata Vadantam. Tata Vadantam. Let's chant that. Somebody who knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, Shanti ji is there. Lakshmi, a lot of people are. Mahesh ji is there. Okay, Shanti, go ahead.
Oh.
No, Lakshmi is fine. If you are fine, that's fine. Lakshmi. Tatha vadantam sharanagatam swam.
तथा वदन्तं शरणागतं स्वम्
Samsaradhavanalatāpataptam.
संसारदवानलतापतप्तं
Nirikshya.
निरीक्ष्य
Karunya.
कारुण्य
Rasardra drishtya.
रसाग्रदृष्ट्या
Dadyadabhitim.
दद्यादभीतिं
Sahasa Mahatma.
सहसा महात्मा
Tatha vadantam
ये तथा वदन्तं
sharanagatam swam.
शरणागतं स्वं
Samsaradavanala
संसारदवानल
tapataptam.
तापतप्तं
Nirikshakarunya
निरीक्ष्य कारुण्य
rasardra drishtya
रसाग्रदृष्ट्या
dadyadabhitim
दद्यादभीतिं
sahasa mahatma.
सहसा महात्मा. Thank you.
So here I just wanted to here there is a particular phrase here. Karunya rasa ardra drishtya. This Guru's compassion is being talked about. Mahatma, that word, that is the subject. Mahatma abhitim dadyat. That is the main sentence. Abhitim dadyat. The Guru who is a Mahatma will give abhiti, fearlessness, to that person, to the person who approaches the Mahatma. Okay. And because abhayam pratishtham vindate ataso bhayam gato bhavati. That is the nature, that is the result of this knowledge, is abhayatvam, abhitihi. And that Guru is explained in a very interesting way. That person is ardra drishtya, filled with tears, it seems. Who is filled with tears? Mahatma. Oh, Mahatma is also crying along with the student? Is that what you are telling me? Ardra drishtya means tears, eyes filled with tears. Hey, it's not like that. What kind of tears it is? Karunya rasa. Just like tears, the eyes are overflowing, the tears will start flowing down. There is no place in the eye for these tears. Like that. Compassion, tears of compassion, it seems. That compassion is overflowing. That's the idea here. That simile is given. And so that tatha vadantam sharanagatam swam. That person who is talking like this and who has taken refuge, who has approached the Guru and offered himself with those words, samsara davanala tapataptam, that guy who was explained in that manner. Niriksha, the guru looking at that person. Now the guru is about to talk. The next shloka in our list is correct. Is Guru watch? So Guru is about to speak, and so Guru is addressing. Guru is looking at the student. He was looking at the student before also, but now Niriksha with pointed eyes, okay, with acknowledging that I've heard what you said. I've heard what you said, and now I'm listen to what I'm saying. Like that, it's going to come. Tattvopadesham dadyat. Okay. Next shloka, let's chant because it's a beautiful shloka. Number 44. So maybe Hemaji is there with her hands raised. Yeah. We're chanting number 44 in the original list. Okay. Vidwan satasma
Vidwan satasma
upasatti miyushe
upasattimeyushe
mumukshave
mumukshave
sadhu yatoktakarine
sadhuyatoktakarine
prashanta chittaya
prashantachittaya
shamanvitaya
shamanvitaya
tattvopadesham
तत्त्वोपदेशं
kripayaiva kuryat.
कृपयैव कुर्यात्
Once again, Vidwan Satasma.
विद्वान् स तस्मा
So we should chant like this. Vidwan Satasmai
विद्वान् स तस्मै
Upasattimiyushe
उपसत्तिमीयुषे
Mumukshave
मुमुक्षवे
Sadhu Yathoktakarine
साधु यथोक्तकारिणे
Prashanta Chittaya Shamanvitaya
प्रशान्तचित्ताय शमान्विताय
Tattvopadesham Kripayaiva Kuryat.
तत्त्वोपदेशं कृपयैव कुर्यात् Thank you.
Yeah. So here also Shankaracharya is saying it's a preparation. It is neither the student is saying nor the teacher is saying. It's an interlude here. And Saha, Vidwansa is that, no? Saha. Saha Tattvopadesham Kuryat. Saha Vidwan Tattvopadesham Kuryat. That wise person may or will give Tattva Upadesham, will give the Upadesham of the truth. To whom? Mumukshave, the one who is seeking moksha, who is Upasattim Iyushe, okay, who is Upasatti, who has approached the teacher in a very proper way. Vidhivad Upasannaha Papracha, where Mundakopanishad. Shaunako Havai Mahashalaha Vidhivad Upasannah Papracha. That Vidhivat Upasattim Iyushe, one who has approached this guru who is going to talk in a manner proper, in a proper manner. Proper manner means what? Expresses the problem clearly. And having understood, having analyzed the problem, okay, that Upasattim Iyushe. Also we have Parikshalokan Karmachitan Nirvedavayat Brahmanaha Mundaka Upanishad. Nasti akritaha kritena tad vijnanartham sa gurumeva vigachet. May the person go to the guru. Shrotriyam brahmanishtam samit panihi. There is a word samit panihi there. Samit panihi means with this wood, the wood called samit. There's a type of wood which is used in this homas, and it's called samit. And with samit in hand. Samit in hand means what? not to be taken literally, which means with this right attitude. The attitude that I've looked into this, I understand the problem, and you are the only one who can really help me. That attitude, upasatti miyushe mumukshave sadhu yatokta karine. Hey, that person is a dharmic person. Yatokta sadhu karine, the one who has done all the right things. Yathoktam. Yathoktam means as told. As told means what? Hey, as told by the Vedas. As told by the Vedas. So he knows what was told by the Veda. Dharma, brahmachari dharma, grasta dharma, everything was told by the Veda. So he's followed everything. Because in our life, the maximum we can go to is dharma only. Moksha, until you come to the Guru, the moksha is not possible anyway. Therefore, dharma is maximum and very important and a prerequisite for moksha. And therefore, yathokta sadhu yathokta karine. And therefore, that person has become a prashanta chittaha. Student, person who understands the problem also is a prashanta chittaha. One whose mind is prashantam, is calm. Student's mind itself is calm. Feel that. What a praise. It's a praise of the student. It's a praise of the student. Adhikari is praised here. Okay. And then Shaman, because rest are details really speaking. If I am disciplined now as a dharmic person, then moksha is going to be a walkover. Because moksha is not going to make me say do Shirshasana or go climb Mount Everest and let's go and meet Shiva. Like that it won't say. Our moksha is not going to say that anyway. And so, therefore, praised Prashanta Chittaya, Shamanvitaya, Anvita, imbued, endowed with Shama, Shamadamadi Shatka Sampatti, Man, Shamadamadi Shatka Sampatti, Man, like Shaktiman, the one who has Shamadamadi. It was talked about earlier. Tattvopadesham Kuryat, Kripaya Eva, Kripaya. With compassion, may the teacher begin the teaching, Tattvopadesham Kuryat. Good. So that after that we will go to the next shloka, which is Ma Bhaishta. That beautiful shloka is coming out. The Guru will start talking. We'll continue that. We'll resume with that in the next class. आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
धन्यवादः।